Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum again. We came back after the Adhan. We're back with you, alhamdulillah. We're here in the Masjid of our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And as you all know, one salah you can have in here is equal to 1,000 salat in another masjid other than this masjid, except Masjid al-Haram, that which is in Mecca. And the particularity of this masjid is that the Prophet ﷺ is laying down in here, alayhi salatu wa salam. And you all know this hadith he said, and you can even read it here. I'm apologizing even for pointing, because it's not adab that we point to where Rasulullah is resting, but where he's resting, it is his room. And he used to say that between my room and my minbar is a rawda, is a garden from the gardens of Jannah. So we are here sitting by the gardens of Jannah, and the very place he is resting is the best place ever in the universe, because it is the place where Rasulullah is resting. It is better than even the Arsh. And we are, as we said, we are here, inshallah, tabaraka wa ta'ala, to perform the fard of Hajj from all over the corners of the world. As Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala said in Surah Al-Hajj, وَأَذِّنْ فِي النَّاسِ بِالْحَجِّ يَأْتُوكَ رِجَالًا وَعَلَى كُلِّ ضَامِرٍ يَأْتِينَ مِنْ كُلِّ فَجٍّ عَمِيقٍ لِيَشْهَدُوا مَنَافِعَ لَهُمْ. Hajj, like any other act of worship, is something very spiritual. It is something very when we perform Hajj, we are performing an act that is very seen, very physical, easy for the person to practice Riya. But if we really understand what it is about, we can see that it is solely spiritual. And the spirituality in every single worship is the ruh of the core, of the body of the worship. For example, when we make tahara, we purify our outside, the outer part of our bodies, but the most important part of purification is the inner part of our body, the inner part of ourselves. So one purifies one's hands and faces and everything from najasa. One also should purify one's heart from hasad, from envy, from any evil acts or any evil character. And more than that is to purify one's soul and heart from anything but Allah Ta'ala. When we perform Salah also, we know that Salah has a takbir and Salah also has taslim. But these words that we are uttering has a meaning. They have meanings, and the meanings, when we say Allahu Akbar, we have to feel in our heart that there is nothing greater in our heart than Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. When you say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, it means that no harm should be coming from us to anyone other than us. So that salah is between takbir and taslim. It's between glorifying and bearing the greatness of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala and sharing peace with the rest of the world. And every single act of worship symbolizes something when we pray. As the ulama say, that when a person prays, he will have the reward of every single action that any creation of Allah is doing. Some of the creations of Allah are, mashallah,